Love is a city. The more you stay, the more you feel at home. And this was your city. After 5 years full of dead ends in private investigation, it was time to move there. I need to solve you. This city cries as much as me. Rain and snow everywhere. You understood the city, and the city understands you. Just want to do the same. I collected 5 rumors that have been spread across Budapest from years on end. I'm sick of dead ends. All I need are some answers. I guess this is the fresh start I need. Ironic, starting with a suicide mystery. The past keeps lurking. On the Chainbridge, which in itself is an engineering marvel, you can see 2 sculptures of lions protecting the bridge. They're remarkable pieces of art and very unique as well, mainly because they don't have a tongue. It is not even something you would think of instantly, maybe not even notice. I surely haven't. Neither the poor guy who sculptured them, János Marszálko. Can't imagine the frustration the man felt when his butler pointed out his little mistake to him. Years of work thrown away because you missed one little detail. A little more attention and things could have turned better. Legend has it that he was so struck by agony that he actually killed himself, having his lions carry his heavy burden forever. Lions are a symbol for courage. Was it courageous? He was extremely disappointed, of course, but he could live with it and kept working as a sculptor for a long time until he died of an old age. Love. Never thought I would be dealing with it this soon. I actually love this case, having heard of it from her. We have this very fancy, very old, and very expensive high-end café in the heart of the city, called Gerbeaud. This place is really a piece of history. You probably have heard of it if you read any of the mainstream travel guides to Budapest. Having been here since the 19th century, and always being the place where the well-situated, upper-class citizens of the city congregated. And a lot of them were single, elderly ladies who were rich in assets, but left behind in affection. What they were allegedly looking for in Gerbeaud were young males willing to entertain them, in all senses of the word. You couldn't just walk up to them offering your services, since they were well-respected ladies of their social circles. Young fellas had to give a certain sign to let them know they're interested. This could have been putting down the fork or the spoon upside down. Other people claimed it was when you ordered the speciality of the house, the boss torta. Just imagine the misunderstandings this could have caused. Legend has it that some of the ladies went to action right away since they were living very close. And if the young dude was doing well, they were willing to pay good money for their efforts. Verdict? Nobody really knows. The waiters at the cafe will just give a polite smile and respond no further, which is suspicious. But nobody knows anyone who was involved with any of that, so we're clouded in mystery on that one. Dead ends again, nevertheless, still classy. Less classy now. Not sure if you knew about this. The Budapest Zoo is actually pretty famous. It was one of the very first to be opened in Europe in the late 19th century and had a lot of exotic stuff on display for the average citizen of the time. However, despite being a key part of the city, management was struggling financially towards the end of the century and had to find ways to re-energize the business. Eventually, they went the distance and imported a full family of indigenous people from Africa to show around as the main attraction. It might sound somewhat off in 2018, but in the late 1890s, most people in Hungary had never seen or heard about people with different skin tones from theirs. Be that as it may, the zoo went bankrupt for a few years before it reopened not long after it was still in its current setup. With animals only, that is, as the family was let go. Their fate, however, remains uncertain. This one is hilarious in a way. The date is 1963, and promiscuity is nowhere to be seen in socialist Hungary. If at all, then only behind closed doors, and those involved were usually foreigners, or just very rich. Anyhow, the absolute top of tourism, the place where most Western people went if they were in the city, was the Grand Hotel Royal. It was here where one day two employees decided to hold their wedding party, thinking it would be cool to have the rich guests involved. All went well, but the morning after, it all took a turn for the worse. One girl found a number of weird rashes on her body. The local doctor hastily came and was shocked to see that this might be in fact smallpox. Nasty thing. The person stays contagious until the last scab is removed. He ordered to shut the hotel down immediately, with nobody being allowed to enter or to leave. This book, written by Gheorghe Marteni, titled K-Vonal, the Ruling Elite and Luxury During Socialism, suggests there was a massive Project X-like party going on. Since most of the 800 people trapped inside the hotel thought they contracted a deadly virus, Gheorghe Marteni claims they partied like it was the end of everything, and stereotypically that included orgies as well. The quarantine was on for 3 weeks before they determined it wasn't pox, but just some allergic reaction that went away eventually. This was apparently confirmed by one of the waiters who claimed a number of waitresses and maids gave birth to babies 9 months after the lockdown. I did try to ask some questions around, but there's no real proof apart from the waiter's interview. Nobody ever came out to deny the orgies either. Just let it go. And of course, the last one. We are in 1926, in a popular cafe downtown. One day, and for unknown reasons, a waiter working at the cafe committed suicide without leaving any suicide note. What he did leave, however, was a cryptid crossword puzzle. It remains a mystery what was hidden behind that eerie incident. And it will probably remain a mystery forever, as apparently the puzzle has been lost for a long time. It's claustrophobic to feel you right behind me everywhere I go. I wouldn't mind having you around, of course, but at least if you're here, tell me the why. Not even a puzzle to solve you left. 0. It was reported in the 4th of March 1926 issue of the AZ East newspaper. The waiter was called Julian Tal, who killed himself in the MK Café where the crossword puzzle was also found and never solved.